Boom. Okay guys, hello, and welcome back. Do some more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Well, I guess for now it's more so Mia Fey Ace Attorney, but just how it is, it's a prequel, all I know. All I know is that we are going to continue. Yep. Who says Phoenix pushed him twice? Oh yeah, I guess I shouldn't. Originally she said that... Well, originally she said that he didn't push him, and then we proved that he did push him. Or, I think we might have proven it. In any case, so we got it. And now she's telling it. She's telling another lie, yep. The first time was into the electrical pole, and that's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, but Teeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. Cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute. No. It was at least 10 minutes. So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away. And that is when the defendant pushed him forward the second time. I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I Mr. Judge? Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. There's an error, now then, Miss Fey. You may proceed with your cross-examination. Yep. I mean, we'll be doing it one way or another. I'm depressed ever since I... Objection. There we go. Not enough witness. Yep. I'm afraid I don't understand. You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? Yep. Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold. It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. Yep. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Yes, and your point is, Miss Fey. My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping? Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m. Yep. Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow. Indeed, indeed. Oh, order. What in the meaning? What is this all about? This is nonsense. The real murderer. Tongue tie. Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for. Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it? There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene. Was there a window of opportunity for the real killer? Miss Faye. Better. Whew. Better to be safe than sorry, eh? Miss Faye. Is the defense ready to indict someone as its real killer? Yep. Well, as ready as will ever be, eh? It's finally time. This is a moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready. Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Yeah. Now then, Miss Faye. Let's have it. Who is the real killer, huh? Ba-ba-da-bum. Boom. It can only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. What? How can you? The defense is grasping at straws. 10 minutes have passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. Stop the men dearest to you. Hey, order, Miss Faye. What? I mean, why? That is to say, Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. How can you say something so mean, Madame Faye? I didn't do anything. Lies. Miss Faye, this is a very serious charge. You are accused. Your Honor. But please, I have something I want to say. You. What is it? Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record. What's up? Are you deaf? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. Lies, man. Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man. Leave my Dolly alone. Oh. Like that. Anyways, I'm wondering how the heck aren't we? How doesn't the judge remember us? You think the judge would remember us then when we first went into trial in our first game? I think we would have been remembered, but whatever. That boy. He's gotten himself in way over his head. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back. It seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping. Police report added to the court record, a report on the incident 8 months ago. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for. You'd better take a good look at it. Details how you came to lose your boyfriend. Yeah, right. Boom. Location, District Courthouse, Cafeteria, date, time, August 27, 4 p.m. Victim, Diego Armando. Diego? Don't know. Diego Armando, occupation lawyer. Suspect, Dahlia Hawthorne. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. I was right. That is what the necklace has. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the person suspects. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It is unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. Found it. Called it. Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this? Well, really, Your Honor. It is I. May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't you worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand. That is I. Go right ahead. Madame Faye, are you Madame Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie? Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright. I told you that you should let me handle this, yep. Cry. Or, sorry, please go ahead. Push over. How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear. Ah, I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth would her motive be. What on earth would her motive be? The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. Yes, and we know. It's the poison. And the poison, man. You know, the vial that Mr. Phoenix Wright has himself. Anyways, here, the answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. Sorry about that. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Further testimony? What about? About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What could that possibly have to do with this case? What could that possibly have to do with this case? The witness claimed that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason. Very well then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer? Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. How I met Feeny, yep. I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We're so lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court. And now we enter the final act of our little drama. As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her. Let's go get him. How I met my Feeny, yep. And we save here, cause we can. 8 months ago. Where'd you kill? So what was it about, Mr. Wright, that made you... What was it about Mr. Wright that made your heart malfunction like that? In my personal opinion, he just looks like a typical snotty-nosed college brat. Perhaps to a woman your age, but to me, Feeny is so handsome. Perhaps to you, Miss Hawthorne, but to the rest of the planet, he's a dime a dozen. Love is a mysterious thing, and I object to this line of questioning. If you were to look at my wife, for example, you might all be shocked. He's telling the truth. It was truly, truly shocking, Not sure that's something you want to bring up, but sure. Beautiful mushroom growing tall in the darkness. It comes from cow dung. That's a poem that best describes how I feel about my Feeny. Cow dung. Oh, but sure. Were there any bad feelings between you and Mr. Swallow? No, not at all. We parted on very good terms. But that can't be. Our investigation also shows that it was a clean breakup. Ah, are you sure? Yes, it seems that they both wanted it that way. So the victim wanted to break up with her. We're gonna press your hand. Might go bad, might go good. I guess we'll have to see, Anyways, here, we're just gonna have to see, Press further, here we go. So you're saying that Mr. Swallow also wanted to break up with you? Well, you see. What a cruel thing to ask a lovely young lady like this. By the way, I have never once considered leaving my wife. I mean, you probably won't have to say it if it's... I don't know, man. I feel like having to say it makes it a bit more... kind of iffy, but sure. No one cares, Mr. Payne. She didn't deny it. That must mean that Swallow must have seen through her little act. He must have gotten a glimpse of her true nature. Listen to me, Mia. That woman has a judge in the palm of her hand, you see. So the only way to discredit her is to find a contradiction in their testimony, yep. The courthouse reading room. Now it's a strange place to meet the love of your life. The love of your life. That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeney was. Feeney was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room? This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case. Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case, I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I'd better tread carefully. No, it kind of is. Because then we can bring up what she gave him. Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony. Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room? If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this. I'd come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing. And that... Yeah, that's not true. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more... Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason? What is the meaning of this... What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye? 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy. Another tragedy? You mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned? The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report, and that name is Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Dahlia Hawthorne? Yes. Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eyes, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. Click, click. Order, order, order. This is unbelievable. It's true then, the loveliest rose can hide the cruelest thorn. Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness with an unrelated case. I am Winston Payne. Will not allow it. Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking. Pardon me. Go right ahead. It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me. Expressed some interest. Oh, Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago. I see. Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive. Well done, Mia. Oh, you've really lit a fire in my heart and my buttocks. Great, yep. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids. Why does it keep bringing up hemorrhoids, man? I don't want to hear about his hemorrhoids, man. Oh, whatever. The poisoning, yep. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment and that's when it happened. And what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that. So that's what happened here 8 months ago. However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeves today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination. What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger? Aha, Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. And that proud posture and self-confidence. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely smashing. No poisoning, yep. Bonk, 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 bonk. The crack with the umbrella, not the pole, but I think you would have heard a thud as well. But whatever. Poison. We're gonna press everything here. Unless I see an obvious flaw. What were you talking about with the defense attorney? Well, I'm sorry, that's confidential. According to the report, you were being interviewed regarding another case. The lawyer that was killed. He said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger. Why don't you tell us all what that incident was? That has absolutely nothing at all to do. Oh, God, I'll be honest, my bad. That has absolutely nothing at all to do with this case. Objection sustained. The defense's question is stricken from the record. You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne? Well, I guess I was just born under a bad sign. Don't worry, Dolly. I'll protect you. You heard the man. Now, that is true love, young lady. Oh, Feeny. Please. Those two really are making me ill. Albeit for decidedly different reasons. Just a moment, eh? How long were you gone? I've already answered all of these questions for the police. But if you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes. And where were you during that stretch of time? Using the toilet? What are you saying, Miss Faye? Toilet? My perfect little Dolly doesn't... Oh, yep. You're the defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next time. Oh, Feeny. Please. The police have already looked into this whole matter. This line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time. Objection sustained. Miss Hawthorne, please continue with your testimony. There's got something wrong. About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons? Well, let me see. My bottle of eye drops is a half fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons. So it's about 2/3 of that amount, huh? The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there, yep. A special kind of poison, how so? Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect. Oh. And where would something like that come from? I'm sorry, all I know is what I overheard the policeman saying. They said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it. Chemical processes, well. That's quite impressive. Most impressive. The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that? And that's the reason they didn't arrest you, because no one could have... Nothing in there that I can use, well, fine. Because no one could show how you could have forgotten the poison. I think that's a good enough reason, Madame Faye. He's right. And I think we've all had enough of Miss Faye's questions. So in essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison. And all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Right. Now, just how did a just how did a literature student get a hold of poison of all things? I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria. I already know how. Well, I should say. Because I know how she could have gotten it, man. Here we go. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison. I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Duck Swallow? That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University. Pharmacology. His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all, and then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. Yep. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at this... The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You. No. Order, order, order. Could it be? That's nothing but... May I say something, Madame Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container. Well, yes, that's true. I was searched immediately after the incident took place. Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down. But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small. Excuse me, madame, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away... No, we're not saying you threw it away. We're saying you gave it to someone... Someone that you might have tried to end up with to make it look like it was a gift. If you're saying that I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof. Proof! You got me good with that. If you didn't, provide some evidence or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye. Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead. The police conducted a full body search of Dahlia and of the entire courthouse, and yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred. If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where's the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it? There we go. You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched. Who is this person? Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course. Oh, hell. So the defendant was his witness's accomplice. Yeah. Of course not. I mean, I know, but out of ignorance. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present. What? But that's... That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye? The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away. What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here? No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. No. Yep, I think we have it. Order in the court. On behalf of Dolly, I object. Mr. Wright, control yourself. I won't let you bully her like this, Mr. Wright. I thought I told you to stay in your seat, Mr. Wright. Why? Why are you going through so much trouble to... Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her. Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? Well, I guess you must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. That's deserted, man. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is... because of that necklace, but of course I will be careful. And doing so, I'm gonna save, I'm gonna become safe. Because of that necklace, yep. Dahlia Hawthorne was not, and is not, madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace. Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. Please give it back now. What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she... I don't believe you. No, this is not the lie. Wow. Ugh. Mia, are you alright? Ah, the defendant. He's getting away. Bailiff, hurry. After him. Great. Mia, are you alright? Yes, I think so. That boy. He went completely insane. Where's Mr. Wright? It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Thank goodness. Oh no. What is it? The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone. What? That's terrible. Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me. Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court. Yes, how doesn't he remember Mr. Wright? I'm sorry. I'm afraid that your apology is not enough. Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Oh, forgive me. I'm sorry. It's okay. Just give back the necklace. I ate it. You what? You ate it? It was too big to swallow. So I had to chew it into little bits first, but yeah. What the? What are they doing now? How think you can eat it, man? Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle's full may have had some poison left in it. It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison. How can you be so sure? I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination. So it would seem. No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that, or the poison must have lost its potency, or that you don't have enough poison in it, yep. There. It's alright, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you placed this much faith in Mr. Wright. Why is he so dumb? Why must he always be dumb? But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can say your assessment of her is completely wrong. That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. But why? This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in a court of law, evidence is everything. Even after I proved so much, she only gets away with everything. Man, oh, well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you. What is it? The day I met Doug Swallow. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. But poison? The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl was a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. Is it true? Did he really say that? That's ridiculous. There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but... I'm sorry, Dolly. Your Honor, this is... The defendant is... Miss Faye. You tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. Dolly stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow. The night before. Naturally, what if her stealing it was to kill someone? There was no electrocution burns. What if she killed Swallow? With the poison? And then they said herself that it wasn't very traceable either, so by the time the police found the body, traces would be gone. Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Could have been right, actually, Miss Faye. If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this. Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back, therefore. Exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill? There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way, and that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright. Me. That's preposterous, after all. It was Doug Swallow that was murdered. Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be. But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Give me a second. Oh, sorry, someone was telling me something. Hang in there, I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. And as I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. And that's right, the bottle necklace, and that's all she cared about. But even so, why? Why would she go so far as to murder him 8 months ago? Just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria. Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met. You mean that? Why'd you try to kill Mr. Wright? Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true. Huh, Feeny, what a joke you are. There it is. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me. Miss Hawthorne. It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial. Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that, but first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. Well, what I'm wondering is how the heck you managed to eat it. This gold's kind of pliable, but I'm pretty sure it's still, like, hard to eat. Sorry about that. I thought I keep the line. Well, hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face? Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you? Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me? This way, Mr. Judge. With absolutely no proof. You treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind. But we're not finished. Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already. I can't let her get away this time. Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer. Disbarred. The ultimate price. You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. No. You better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray. Well, Miss Faye. Oh. No, it's Armando. I thought maybe she said Miss Gray because Diego was it. Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish your guilt once and for all? Cold Killer X, I think we can do it. Maybe hard, but we'll try. If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. Impossible, you can't possibly. Stupid woman. It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented. Just one. If you were unable to establish your guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright. I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headline for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets down to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. Yes, in the bottle. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. Well then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Show to this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright. Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. Cold Killer X. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine. Yeah. Did the rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. What? Remember what the defendant said in his testimony. but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the incident. The day of the accident. I always eat with Darling. Just the two of us. Yep. She was the one who took his bottle of cold correct. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some. Now you're really grasping at straws after all. It was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine. I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence? Oh, what are you talking about? 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Yup. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room. My client. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of cold correct. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright. I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That is when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, why did they search me like they did 8 months ago? 8 months ago. Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it, in this case Doug Swallow. Yep. Why don't they just test the bottle, you know? Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Oh. Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation. I wonder which one of us is in this. I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. Yo, Miss Hawthorne. This cold medicine. I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Mia Fey. Mia Fey. Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? Yeah. That's just fine. For the time being. Victory is yours. For the time being. Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge. I'll see you later too, okay? Oh, I get it. Mia's dead. So this character here is going to be trying to screw us over. Because, well, Phoenix Wright over, who we'll be playing as eventually, I'm sure. Oh, check, because Mia's already dead. She might try killing the judge as well, maybe. Maybe she'll kill the judge. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay? Yes. I am going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. I'm actually curious here, If you are proven, or you are found innocent, and then admit to the crime, can they fine you? Then admit to the crime. Cause I don't think, like, normally can they? Let's see here, Okay, keep in mind that even the person is acquitted at the state level, more trials are still possible, It makes it as every civil trial as well, but you can't be tried for the same crime. At least in the same court or whatever, so I guess it could be put into like federal court right after state. But yeah, they can't get double jeopardy, there we go. Ooh. It's finally all over. I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claims. But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it. I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. And I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said. Well, then Mr. Payne, let me ask you this. Yes, or will you take the medicine? Would you care to try this cold medicine? What? Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said. There. It's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right? Well, you see, yes. And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? Yeah, my hair, it's my beautiful hair. No, no. Lost his hair. Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for her immediate arrest. There we go. Tragic. But not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. Yeah, sure you did, man. Don't lie, just admit you were wrong. By the way, Miss Faye. Yes, Your Honor. Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other? Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case. Very well. Mr. Payne, this can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter. It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say? It can't be true. My dear Dolly. Very well then. I believe I am ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Next one better not be a Hagen Prequel, man. This court is adjourned. I don't want to play as Mia, I want to play as Phoenix. Stop it. April 11th, 3:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mia, you were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius. Mr. Grossberg, do you, maybe think you could stop talking about them? That's rather rude. I just think it's more rude talking about them, but whatever. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this. Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations. Thanks. You know, I was thinking, come on. The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand. I don't think that was really her. I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kind of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more, try to grow up a little. But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Eek. What kind of company does this guy keep? Well, I mean, yeah, we've seen the dude right. Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. I see. Same as Faye. A lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope. I hope we see each other again someday, maybe even in court. Still don't know how he eats glass without getting hurt. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned, and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. I mean, she still comes around every now and then. Hey gamer, welcome back man, hope you're doing good, But Mia has passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones, and memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone. Mia is gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief and evidence. 5 long years. Wait, was Phoenix that dog back then? Yeah, the guy with the the guy with the P on his shirt with the heart, constantly crying, ate a glass bottle, and gold somehow. Frankly, I'm not too sure how he managed to eat glass and gold. You think it he said he chewed it up, and I'm like, how do you even chew that? I don't think it worked too well. I also think that, yeah, I don't think you could swallow. That is all, man, but whatever. 5 long years. Something has happened that made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. Episode 1, Turnabout Memories. The end. Coffee guy. And that is one huge nose, holy crap. A brand new episode has been added. Yep. I see Mia. I see Pearl. I see Coffee Dude. It kinda looks like Edgeworth a bit, but nah, the nose, man. So this is probably where stuff went wrong. I mean, I guess we'll see anytime now here. Well, we'll see and then we'll get it, hey. And away we go. The time is 1 a.m. Beep, 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 beep. Flatline. Oh, lock. Detective, we made it. Woo. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Oh, Gumshoe, hey. Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been a rock-solid security that scared him off. But you might open in the safe just to double-check. Or someone's pretending to be Gumshoe. Never mind. Mask de Lask. Salutations. Ah, we've been had. Mask out front, guards. Turn on the searchlights. Mask to mask. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Mask to mask. Salutation. Take it after hard, man. I don't know what to do. October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Hey Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. There we go. What are you freaking out about now? Shit. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Oh. We're about to hit the big time. Big time. And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Ha, don't be silly. I'm talking about me and... Pearly, of course. Hello. It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. Didn't Maya, officially become the head? What's this? Some kind of poster? Crane Village, isn't that? Treasure exhibition, but... It's kind of... Did they forget that they got broken? And that's right. It's their hometown, Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Aha, very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. What about tonight? Did you get money from it? From doing tours or whatever? You get money, and then you can buy us dinner. The Treasures of Crane exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but... The promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. I don't really care about that. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? What changed? I don't know, whether middle, Hamakata or whatever, Amagata, Hirokata, I don't know, man. Whatever that, yin thing is, man. Did it change color? Is that it? Let's see here. Nope, same color, Yeah, I still don't see a change, man. I searched it up, right? They look the same. Oh. Yeah, nothing changed at all, man. What the heck? Yeah. Huh. What do you think, Nick? Fine. Yeah, same Maya. Different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey. Yeah, we've had a lot of Maya Fey. A lot of Maya... It's gonna be murder again, ain't it? I swear, man. If she gets hit for, like, or... put on the spot for murder again, man. Happens way too often, man. No, it just feels like, you know, over and over and over again. Crap. I think I might have a bit of a cold. My nose has been running, so give me a second. That's better. At least I can still breathe through, like, my left nostril, but man. My nose keeps running. Anyways, this young lady here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then... I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes, and also getting yourself caught up in trouble every second time, yeah. Stealing, getting charged for murder, or not charged, getting trialed for murder. 1 time. Twice already. Probably a 3rd later. I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, it's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Crane Village is the home of the mysterious Crane channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Crane School of Channeling's master, the Channeling Masters, yep. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's a real thing, alright. Mr. Nick, how long are you going to make 2 gorgeous women like us wait? What? Oh. Can't get a definition here. No, I feel like calling yourself gorgeous is, kinda, you know... kinda strange, beautiful, very attractive, Oh, well, if you say so, man. If you say so. Because gorgeous means attractive, right? Oh no. Mr. Nick, how long are you going to make 2 gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Alright, Turtle. Welcome back, man, huh? Maya ain't gorgeous? I mean... oh no. You know, you don't really think of that when you think of, cartoons. I think of, like, you know... when the cartoons, I just think of the art looks pretty, you know. I don't know though, man. Because then you don't know what they... I can't really... I have a disconnect, man. Because, like, you know, fiction and reality, right? Turtle, you say Pearls is gorgeous, yep. Not surprised, man, not surprised. Coming from you, yep. Gotcha. Wouldn't expect anything different, Turtle. Anyways, looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. A poster! Treasure exhibit poster. Poster for the Treasures of Crane exhibit. Ah. Bruh. You just wanted to say the truth. Gotcha. You don't even know. You are gorgeous. You have no idea what I look like right now. I look fine, but could look better right now. Go keep myself safe. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Keep yourself safe as well, turtles. Keep yourself safe as well. But yeah, my hair. Yeah. Needs to grow out a bit more. Anyways. Treasure exhibit poster added to the court record. I'll check it out. Let's see. Guess what you did, eh? Probably did something I don't want to think about. With pearls. I don't know. Cause I don't want to think about that, man. I don't want to think about that. I mean, you know, it's a fictional character, so you do you, man, fictional character, but, you know, man, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Anyways, October 11th, 7:18 p.m. Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. Lordly Taylor. The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, it's a bit weird, man, but I mean, it's fiction, so I guess turtles, if that's... I mean, turtles... man, if... I just guessed what you did, man. I guessed what you did. I just guessed. I don't want to guess any more detail about it, okay? I don't want to guess any more detail about it. It's PG. I don't know, you streamed. You broke up with your girlfriend again. You gaslit your girlfriend, You made them cry. You emotionally manipulated them. Oh, you streamed, okay, hey, it was one of those, perfect. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? Bro, you're mean, but not that mean. I mean, if I recall, man, this guy was fundraising for his kid who had, like, what was it? It was cancer or something, right? And he started bullying the father, right? I think it was something like that. I remember they had, like, some problem or whatever, and then you start bullying the father for trying to get enough money to help his kid. Ah, he had autism. Oh yeah, depending on the severity, right. Especially, like, I know my severity, right. Would probably mean you have to be there a lot. Ah, I remember, Turtle, you were giving him crap for it and harassing him, I remember. Yep. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. What else did you do? Let's see, you did some arson. What else did you do? Didn't you harass some streamers for fun as well? You did arson. You did first-degree murder. You did, gaslighting. You harassed You harassed people. A lot of people on the internet. False accusations. You're building a big rep-up, Turtle. You really are building a reputation. I'm heck with all the bodies in your backyard. It'd be enough to do a whole case. Yeah, you're just that cool. Good for you, man. Hi, just that cool. Nice to meet ya. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah. You can make even the cheapest junk look great. Treasures of Terrain, eh? I wonder if the bullet hole's in there. You would never be mean to your GF. You're right, you just gaslight them into believing you weren't being mean, right? trying to gaslight me right now, saying you would never do it. I gotcha, I gotcha. I'm not gonna fall for it, man. I'm not gonna fall for your gaslighting. Not gonna fall for it. Nah, yeah. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom. Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Wait, so she scribbled that. You're not gaslighting? Yeah, you told me you were just cool, right? You're not gaslighting. Play Sally Face, I don't know what that is. No idea what Sally Face is. Ah, indie adventure game with psychological horror. Good game. Yeah, you know, it's a bit of money. You know, it's a bit of money. It's $3.89, too expensive. Oh, it's $15, yeah. Oh. Oh, never mind. Wait. It's $20 here, man. $20, too much. It's too much. $3 is too much. Everything is too much. Thank you very much, but I wanna get a game. Look. Let's see here. What is the turtle? What is it, man? How long is Sally Face? Sally Face is 8.5 hours. And it's $20. Therefore, it's not worth it. Friedrich. Why do you want me called Friedrich, man? Might as well call you John. Friedrich, yeah. Okay, how about Dahmer? I feel like that's more suitable for you, right? Dahmer? Or Bundy? Would you rather Dahmer or Bundy, man? Dahmer or Bundy? The person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. So, what you're telling me is Bundy, right? That's what you're telling me. Oh, I feel like Friedrich sounds like a name of a cannibal, though. Not gonna lie, I feel like Friedrich, I don't know, just has to gives off that kind of vibe. It's where you would eat people. Yeah, you know, it's just kind of the vibe it gives. So, you want me called Bundy? Okay, Bundy, no problem. Yep, no problem, Bundy. The person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Yeah, Friedrich, what? Why do you keep doing that? Friedrich, yeah. The person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright. I guess we should go and say hello. I think I remember this old folding screen here. Yeah, why no bullet hole? I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Curring Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. Oh. Friedrich. There's no L in there, man. There's no L in Friedrich, man. Yeah, oh, Pearls is tomb. Oh, yeah, Turtles, you do you, man, you do you. It's fictional, so I don't really care. Anyways, this folding screen is the greatest of all the spear channeling secrets. The six-leaf terrain sacred writing folding screen. But you have it displayed to the public, which is kind of weird, but, don't really know. Yes, I know, Friedrich, I know. Oh, longer F, gotcha. Friedrich. Better. Oh, guess what? Chicken butt. The six-leaf terrain sacred writings folding screen. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? That's what I'm talking about. You bought a $70 game. Oh, you did say you got a job now. Right, you did say you got a job now, so, yeah. Good for you, man. I'd only buy a $70 game if I could get 70 hours of playtime out of it. And even then, it'd have to be dependent on the type of game. Something like Nier Automata, yeah. It was like Persona, I feel like it'd need to be more. You posted the game? What do you mean you posted the game? Posted the game to what? You aren't in the Discord, you're already banned from the Discord, so I don't think you posted it there. So I have no idea what you're on about, man. Now I know. So man, speaking of jobs, if I get it, I can tell you, if I get the one I'm shooting for, the one that had the interview, man, I'm gonna be streaming so much less, just because how long the hours are. You mean you posted pics of the game on your TikTok? Well, what the heck is the game? That doesn't tell me anything, man. And I don't feel like searching up your TikTok, because I'm pretty sure. Aren't you banned on TikTok as well? Yeah, I think you're banned on TikTok as well, so I can't check it anyways. No, I'm pretty sure you're banned on TikTok as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not... You're not banned? No, I'm pretty sure you're... Yep. You're banned, yep. And no, I'm not talking about banned off of TikTok, I'm talking about banned. So my profile has you banned. I told you, man, I banned you from everything. Anyways, look, I can't look at it, it's banned. I can't look at it, you're banned, I can't see it. Anyways, if it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? Tell me what it is, man. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Search up my account. Okay, search up my account and see if you can see it. Also, give me a second to blow my nose again. Okay, why can't you say it? Tell me why you can't say it, man. Did you get some weird furry not safe for... Oh, you got some lolly stuff, didn't you? I got you, Turtle. I got you. Okay. Okay, well, you do you, man. You do you. Anyways, they're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures, too? It is okay, it is that type of game. Well. Look, Turtles, you do all the lolly stuff you want, okay, man? You don't need to tell me about it, you just do you, man. You just do you. Yep, sure, yep. Anyways, they're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures, too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Oh yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age. No wonder nobody likes museums. Well, I mean, to be fair, they can be pretty cool. Like, old stuff can be fairly cool to look at. Though I haven't been to a museum in quite a while. Last time it was, maybe 6 years ago. What is it, Turtle? What is it? So it takes to be a treasurer's age. No wonder nobody likes museums. See, you're blocked. I told you. I told you you're blocked. Told you, Turtle, being blocked was the punishment, man. Being blocked was the punishment, so... I'm not calling you the punishment. If you want to see my stuff, you literally have to make a new account. You'd have to make a new account, man. You messed up, and now you have to pay... You have to pay for your mistakes. Never. Well, then you'll never see. You'll never see. Simple as that. Oh, Mystic Maya, look. I can't believe it. It's a model of Curring Village. Ah, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Curring Village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow, it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fey Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. I kinda want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Why is there an empty spot? What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around, with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. The urn. Greatest treasure. Is there something like that? Oh, why? Of course there is, right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. You know, I'm having a problem, man. The heckin'. Smoke alarm keeps dinging. But the problem is, the smoke alarm is hardwired into the power. There is no batteries. There's no batteries. It doesn't use batteries, so why the heck is it beeping? It's either that or the carbon monoxide alarm, but... If it's a carbon monoxide alarm, I have the window open, so I'm fine enough. Fine enough. Yeah, whatever here. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 ways to save money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Save. Make sure you save lots of money, then you're probably better. You know, maybe not great, but you know, better. Anyways, time to move. Basement warehouse, yep. October 11, Lordly Taylor. October 11, Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse, yep. Although, wait, I don't know how long this is from the original one. I wonder how far in the future it is, you know. Not too sure. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. A monster! You were right! Hiding behind me, I'm guessing. Oh, a monster. It's you again. I don't like you. Why do I have to see you again? I am not fond of you. Oh, whatever, fine. Good evening. It's good to see you again. You. I know you. Haha. Nice to see you again too, little miss. Ah. Hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? You know, when you were abducted, it was a whole ordeal. She made the trap. She's basically the reason why you were abducted, yep. Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. So you got fired from your job, eh? I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So, this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Oh, with Magatama, there we go. Okay, Tama. Hey, look at my badge. Ugh. I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Oh yeah, not rotting in the cell, gotcha. Oh, come on now. That's not true. I think what Nick means to say is, it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me. Hey, tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking. No way, Maya. I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. That's why you arranged this exhibit. I knew that Crane Village was the hometown of your assistant, Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it, too. I don't know. Too much tourism can always be a bit of a pain, you know. Get a bit too much tourism, garbage all around, possibly crime, burglary, stuff like that. It's an inevitability, eh? Something you always want to keep in mind and be weary about. Yep. But that's not exactly thanking me per se, is it? Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix Wright? I guess I can't argue with that one. So what about this? Sorry, I can't be of more help. Sorry, I can't be of more help, but I really don't have anything to say about that. Actually nice about it. Still, I only like the important stuff, so therefore I won't talk to you. Like kind of like before, I was like, hey, I only care about the important. Yeah, kind of stuck up. Stuck up's always rubbed me the wrong way, you know. Adrian Andrews. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. You really aren't changing the accusations that Pearly has with us, man. You really ain't, eh? Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearls further. Yep, there it is. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. Only 7 months, eh? Really not too far at all. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case for you. Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. So you didn't get fired. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved. I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Not the relief. Lordly Taylor, here we go. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating there. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's why I slept so much yesterday. I'm sick. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. It's really wonderful. So, this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Plan today, we're gonna go until... See, I still don't know about the length of full 3 hours here. Oh, I probably will. At least I'll try. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So what is with that face she's making? Well, looks like I can't ask her about it, so we're not gonna. Camera. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door, yep. Door. And when you accidentally put your knee down. Like your knee, what's it called? I'm not too sure what it's called, the thing that slides around. The kneecap, there we go. I accidentally pushed it and went a bit down. I'm like, oh, it's pain. Anyways, it's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, as they say. Fair point. This computer looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. That means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. It's kind of set up like the heck in Global Studios, yep. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here, that's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr. Aha. I've got it, Burning Man. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. I mean, yeah, but I don't think we have that right now. I kinda doubt it. Aha, I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti. Oh. Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait. Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait. That's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? I think you're really stuck on this subject for a bit too long. Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Door, fire extinguisher, exit, door. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's the door. It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? Did I miss anything here? Oh. Ladder. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. Yep. I remember having to do this discussion because I think I learned it actually in this game. Difference between a ladder and a step ladder. Or I saw a ladder, they call it step ladder. I was wondering why. Sorry about that. And it's because I guess step ladders can support themselves while ladders have to lean on something. So yeah, a step ladder can be used as a ladder, but it's still a step ladder. Yep. So yeah, I have like a step ladder need against something. It's basically a step ladder. I mean, it's basically a ladder. That's a step ladder. So I guess it's the case of all step ladders can act as ladders, but not all ladders can act as step ladders. Yep. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere? Because we have. No open flames? Yeah, I'd kind of hope not. Don't know why there'd be open flames in here, though, to begin with. Like, I feel like that'd probably be a bad idea. It's an effective method of ensuring I get everything discovered. And nothing. Oh. I haven't seen this before, huh? More paint, golden statue, Magatama village. I think it's Ami, right? Or what's the Burby for then? No clue. Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right? Yeah, I remembered Ami. Yes. That's a statue of the woman who invented the Kurain... Yes, that's the statue of the woman who invented the Kurain channeling technique, Ami Faye. Wow, impressive. This one looks more cool than the other, neck and pot. This statue is unknown from one of the training halls of the Faye family, branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Ami Faye's golden statue added to the court record. A statue of the founder of the Kurain channeling technique is holding a Shishito. Shishito. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so. But this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Kurain Shishishi. That thing is the Kurain Shishito. It's a ceremonial sword. Looks like kind of fire, like a demon. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Made out of jade, maybe. Oh, phooey, I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Oh, well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. It's a museum and a restaurant. Cool. Why don't we all dine together? I have seen restaurants and casinos combined. Really frequently, actually. Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy. I guess technically, if you ever wanted an experience that's 18 plus, right? If you ever want to eat somewhere with no kids at all. If you go to a casino that has, actual like normal restaurants or whatever. No children. It's certainly a way to do things, eh? Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Ah, Burley. It's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Haha. Shall we head upstairs then? You won't be on my money. I hope it's on hers. After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Hopefully something is just stolen, not another death. You know, don't really know. October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Wright and Co. Law offices here, huh? Sorry, tangent right now. The brain's, having a problem. Anyways, Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again. I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. Something stolen. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask the Mask. Honestly, it'd be pretty cool if there was someone like this in real life, eh? Huge plans or whatever. They have this huge gaudy getup. They go around stealing treasure. Like, man, now that's someone who'd be pretty darn cool. Mask the Mask. According to a spokesperson, Lord Lee Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is a fifth heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Lord Lee Taylor. Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure, Lord Lee Taylor. You don't think. Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask the Mask. Mask Star the Mask, our most valuable treasure. The Korean sacred urn was stolen. What? Gotta do it every time. Badge. Oh, hey, it's my Megatama, so what do you think, Nick? Isn't it neat? It sure is. Being able to peek into people's minds is definitely a nice advantage. What? How do you do that? What do you mean? You gave me this thing. Well, I knew Purdy put some sort of spiritual power into it. But I had no idea that it'd let you do something as cool as that. Some future leader you are. Next time you use it, let me know, okay? I want to see it. I want to see into people's minds too. Okay. Look at my badge. So, what do you think about this? What about it, Pearly? I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick? Maybe three heads aren't better. Maybe three heads aren't better than one. You know, even I didn't know this statue existed until a little while ago. You know, even I didn't know this statue existed until a little while ago. Yeah, I didn't know it existed until a little while ago. Didn't Adrian say it's from a Fey Branch family's training hall or something? Yes, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country. Hidden away deep in the desolate mountains. Why does it always have to be desolate mountains? Because it's gotta be away from technology, right? Away from technology, the corruption that it brings. Maybe. It's the waves, the electromagnetic waves would screw over spirit mediums. Nah, you know, something like that. Sacred Urn, here we go. Refresh my memory a little. What's the Sacred Urn? It's only the most important treasure in... There's too much lemon in my throat, man, makes it hard. It's only the most important treasure in Crane Village, that's all. It's not in Crane Village, you're wrong. Look, it's right there on this poster. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul, namely, the soul of Mystic Amy Faye, the founder of the Crane channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Ah, yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Amy written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? My. Well, teehee, there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? That's right, she broke it, I know. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Crane Village, Maya's hometown. The Sacred Urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. Sacred Urn added to the court record. Sacred Urn, one of the treasures of Crane Village, supposedly priceless. It looks like a plain old pot. A broken plain old pot. What to do? Okay, the toilet is shinier than the... Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head. So let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I... Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure. So I don't see how. The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the current school of channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the secret urn back. But I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer. That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man. There's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So, what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask the Mask. Nick, make a note of it. Mask the Mask. Last year's incident. Ah, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything. One year ago, the murder in Crane Village. A man was killed during one of my spirit channelings. Yep. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Amy on it. So Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either. Yeah. Anyways, this is how her pruning project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Amy, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. Well... Urn. Is this thing really all that valuable? It looks kinda, well, junky if you ask me. But it's got the soul of Mystic Amy, the founder of our channeling technique. So how much do you think you could get for it? What? Sell the sacred urn? You know, I never thought about that. Hey Pearly, make a note of that. Ways to save money, tip 109. Sell treasures whenever possible. Whenever possible? Check. Somehow, I think Maya's going to be searching for a buyer for a long time. Oh. October 12, Lordly Taylor Main Exhibition Hall. Right. Let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Gumshoe. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here, Andy? Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello. Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you. Little Missy, Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Richard Gumshoe, yep. Now is a good chance for you to try to remember it right. And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Richard. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Richard. Yeah, good to see you again too. Yeah, good to see you again too, I guess. Hello. And Daddy wins. Wins the race, eh? Hey look, it's my badge. Here, take a look at my attorney's badge. Are you still showing that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a small police badge bound. Yeah, I do it. I do it over and over as many times as I need. What happened? Oh, Mr. Detective Richard, can you tell us about what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl, it's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the secret urn. I know about that. Oh, Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask. I know about that, too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Oh, well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? The camera probably snapped a photo of Mask the Mask. We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime, you mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? It shows that urn, but we know it's a different urn. Or the urn that we know is completely broken and shattered in a whole ton of places, but whatever. So who was guarding the basement warehouse? Yeah. That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. Is it the dumb police officer again, man? He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective. Oh, I gotcha. The ace detective is the one who stole. He makes a crime and solves it himself on how it was stolen. Mask to Mask. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask to Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask to Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear, known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises, the true Mask to Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last tonight was his fifth heist. Fifth? Yeah, fifth heist. I know there's technically an F in there, but I don't know, man. If Lord Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn. Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Hey, detective. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? Nah, that's what he calls himself, pal. Nah, I didn't make it up. That's kind of... I don't know, man. If you're calling yourself that, it's kind of weird. Only in my complete right opinion, by the way. Because I'm always right. Yep. And there we go. That's what he calls himself, pal. Nah, I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Mask to Mask has made 5 heists so far. There we go. See, I'm on leaning back. So I'll just move my mic. There we go. Well, like I told you, Mask to Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself. Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. You know, he's getting it for himself. That's what's happening. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now. Looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Calling card. Calling card, good memory. So, what's this calling card? Here it is. Oh, don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Mask to Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons, yep. If you tell them that, then they might get copycats, stuff like that. Then you'll never know which one is real, which one is fake. Makes sense. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Calling card added to the court record, yep, see, there it is. Bit before heist, the emblem is top secret, keep that in mind. That makes sense, when you get famous there are always imitators, yep. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Thanks. I guess. A gummy shoe. Gummy. Oh, what about this? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night and my brain's not really working right now. I got sleep, but I still get tired. Okay, I did wake up a while ago. Somehow I don't think sleep would really fix the problem. Hey, keep it down. You might have really good hearing for all you know. And what? I might get mad if you heard. I can hear everything you were saying, pal. Yep. Looks like they were right, eh? To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? Oh, the other items that were stolen by Mask to Mask were ones I had heard of. Ones even I had heard of. They were all world-famous treasures, the Tear of Emmenon, or the Crown of Bangora. The Sacred Urn of Karain is famous too, right, Pearly? Of course, everyone in Karain Village knows about it. Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands. Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal? Does the thief ever send these to the police? No. Always to the victims. Up until now. Victims have always come to us looking for help, though. Now it's not what happened this time, you mean? You got that right, pal. Listen up. If you guys ever get one of these calling cards, I want you to come to us right away, got me? Yeah, sure. Yep. Time to see the great detective who is actually the thief. Yep, that's how it's gonna be. What if I should start at 10 instead next time? Maybe. October 12th, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. Yep. No matter how many times... Oh, they broke the sword. No. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. That's probably because it's air-conditioned. To protect the art pieces, you know. Yep. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Oh. What the heck does that mean? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. The Penguin. Who are you anyway? Shh! Silence. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? The Bari. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer. And a spirit medium. These are very advanced at their trade. Come on. Am I wrong? Yes, you are wrong. Yikes. That's scary. How did you know that? How you say? The universal skeptic would say that is how... The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both space and time. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. The name is Atme. Luke Atme. 8th detective. Yep. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Fey, a spirit medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, spirit medium Ace Apprentice. Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? He had 12. Never mind, I never understood why a baker's dozen was 13. I think I might have been told at one point. Number 13 before like testing and make sure it's good. Although I actually have wondered. I can always confirm. The internet is at the tips of my fingers though, it's not like it's hard to see, you know. Not too hard to see at all. Let's see, why is a baker's dozen 13? Let's see, during this time, bakers who sold a dozen units that failed to meet this requirement could be penalized with a fine. Therefore, to avoid risking this penalty, some bakers included an extra unit to be sure the minimum weight was met, bringing the total to 13 units, or what is now commonly known as a baker's dozen. Ah. So they'd never be short of the legal expectation, gotcha. Well, if I order two GPUs, why can't I get 2 then, man? Like, man, that would be great, eh? Order 1, get 2, to make sure that that's enough. Order's package, you know. Like when they say it has 5 like granola bars or whatever, right? Maybe 6 to be safe. At least I think it would make sense, you know. It's Detective Mom. So are you really as famous as you say? Of course, for a lawyer. You have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me. Look at me. I am Mask the Mask's arch enemy. The ace detective, look at me. No, you are Mask the Mask himself. At this moment, there are 2 mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Cherubs, which are angels, by the way. So, basically, angelic angels of light. Just to let you know. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? He's just crazy. I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. Yeah, I wonder why. After learning this criminal's patterns, I sported his very latest low-sum larceny. Yep, burglary or stolen thing. Larceny is theft. Yep. Huh. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. And your weird chin. Mega chin. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. Yep, the jewel on his finger. On his ring finger, right. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Ring finger? Or that middle finger? Middle finger, eh? Not ring, huh? Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. He looks evil though, Mask to Mask. Remember that? Oh, tell us what you know about Mask to Mask. And keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see, huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night, here, in Lordly Teller. Naturally, wherever the mask goes, you'll find at me laying his elegant traps. But how would he know that he was here? Because they didn't disclose it to the police, right? And this is even a change in his MO. Grabbing a less relevant of history, right? Just seems odd. Naturally, wherever the mask goes, you will find Atme laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps, more like the mask out eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. With this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. I will. But I kinda want to show him some stuff as well. I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest save of finding evidence against my arch rival. Nah, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style. A piddling evidence hog. You say, in that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? Oh, rude. Well, the mask could definitely cover his face. Great power detection really makes sense. Wait, what? Hold up. Why is Mia here? Why is it dead here? Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Atme. I'm counting on you. The final round between Detective Luke Atme and Mask to Mask is set to begin. Still, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget, he managed to retrieve the last treasure from the last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? No thanks. Mask to mask, calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace-beard medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I thought he said we were shoddy at the beginning though, but whatever. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us ever. I don't know, you seem like to be pretty interesting to hang around, you know. Interesting behavior though. Interesting behavior to observe. The night of the crime, can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask to Mask calling card. Huh, you were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. Calling card arrived, right? Yes, so, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. I think he's the one who's doing it. And waited for him alone. And waited for him alone. Convenient. Alone. But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve after all. It was you that let the mask get away. I always operate alone and concealed. Out of the sight of others. Weren't sealed. Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. Ain't that kinda bad? To fool your enemies, you must fool your allies or friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. That was saying. We'll move back a bit here. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Paint splatter. Where'd the pink bucket? Nevertheless, the secret urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. No kidding, man. So you're saying that even though on one came through those doors last night. Saying that no one went through those doors last night. Our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose. That's just not possible. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I wouldn't say that. That's right. We're going to find the secret urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My office of Earthly Delights, the Acme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights. Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Oh, wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and... Let's hurry up and investigate the... Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay? I know all the flame has been my road, seen better days. No, it's kind of bad. Not too bad, but when I'm reading for some reason, it's hurting. Like, examine. Like, I don't know what I'm doing differently, but I can feel it in my throat as well. Let's check the camera. Hey Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. Computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name. It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of mask to mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things. I'm actually pretty good. I've been using computers since I was like 9 years old. So I'm pretty good, yep. Man, I really stink at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. That's not really high-tech. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Camera data added to the court record. The warehouse camera went off once at around 1 AM on the night of the crime. That's a slight problem. For to only have taken one photo, and this one was deleted, it means that... that he either went in or went out. He either got in there somehow and managed to escape. It may have went through a vent, and then went out of here and began to go. Or went in and escaped. Broke in here, went in. I don't really know which one. It's a security camera. It's trained on the bed. It's set up to take photos. Yeah, a security camera, yeah. Go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Oh, Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals. So I think you should make a really scary face. Like this. That pathetic looking wooden box, the secret urn. Paint on it too. Ah. That's the box that had the secret urn in it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. I worked so hard to make that box. Oh, you made that... You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya. What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of a manor, so there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Sniffle, sniffle. Ah, there we go. My sniffle sniffles are loud though, eh? Poor Maya, maybe it'd have been better if Mask to Mask had taken the box too. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? A Shuko Shiko? A Shuki Shiho. A Shuki Shiho. Oh, that was close. Shichi Shito. It's a literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. Shichi Shito. Oh, it was close. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit. 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. It's bent. Looks like it was hit. Someone hit something with it. Wow. You're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. The sword. Wasn't Mr. Gammy holding it last night? I mean, yeah, that too, but... Ah. And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean... last night someone used it somehow. Maybe to hit someone. Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed Mask to Mask with it. Like this. Yuft! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head. My hair! Shichishito added to the court record. Oh, we should hit Maya back. We should hit Maya back. It's the right thing to do. Morally correct. Shichishito, a ceremonial sword held in the hand of Ami-face statue, wasn't bent before the crime. The statue of Mystic Ami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright and Comb. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Missing the sword, right? What is it, Pearls? The statue of Mystic Ami. Was this where it was last night? I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I think you're right. We're up early. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. Where it was is where the paint is, therefore it must have been moved before the paint spilled because I don't see paint on it. But there's paint on the box. Why is there paint on the box? Tripping wouldn't make it spill everywhere like that. Unless he was carrying it and it was open. We're up early, I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Amy Faye's golden statue updated in the court record, yep. Okay, from that, based on that, the box, the hell the urn was put there for a bit of time. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Well, it wasn't here last night. I could have noticed a color this outrageous. Kind of reminds you of blood from Danganronpa, eh? Well, this paint has already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilt. Several days. I mean, the statue was in front of it, so you couldn't have noticed, right? But there's no paint on the statue, so... There's paint on the box. I think the box was definitely set there. I guess maybe it just kind of dried overnight due to, the condition that went quicker. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. Huh, you're right. I wonder what it could be. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over here? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya? Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. It says organic. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organized. You just can't see the last two letters. Ah, well, yeah. Well, I guess no one else could read it either, because this place is a mess. Yeah. You must feel right at home, huh? Oh, I feel like we found what we wanted. Yep. I don't know the full tune at all, really. But you know, it wouldn't be too bad of a ringtone. Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Beep. Hello, Phoenix right here. Gumshoe, oh, ho, 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 it's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective met his match. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him, are you saying? You captured Mask to Mask. Bingo, bongo. Well, actually, he surrendered. I still got him. Mask to Mask surrendered. That's great. So when can we come and pick up the sacred urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell ya. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you, Mask to Mask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick. I'll be waiting for you, pal. To get over here soon. Beep. The detention center, huh? Me. October 12th, detention center visitors room. Hey pal, welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep, after all, we got mask to mask. Right, but so where's the sacred urn? Oh. Sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim, in this case. Oh. Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. He is. If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. Who are you? I'm mask to mask. Okay. Is that a dude? The longer I look, the harder it is to tell. Hey Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Ron Delete. I'm Ron Delight. The famous mask to mask. I don't think this guy could pinch his way out of a wet paper bag. Oh. Mask to mask. So, you're the mask to mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no. If you know what I mean. What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean is to say that it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled mask to mask, it's actually mask to mask. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that, don't look at me like that, I don't need your pity. And I made your crybaby too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. Now you're overwhelmed with guilt, am I right? Priceless treasure, that broken old urn. I have a little favor to ask. Yes, what is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi. Sacred urn. Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back, I really will. Or maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick. I couldn't hear what he just said. Especially that last part. Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir. I will, I promise, or maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn, right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already. Just tell it to us straight. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? Yes, or no, maybe so. Yeah, I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know. What? You forgot a sacred urn on a train? Wait a minute, you went on the train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry, I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. The sky story is more surreal than a Dali painting. What's a Dali painting? Oh. Let's see here. Dali painting. Dali painting looks kind of weird. Kind of cool though. Mainly weird though. They look very, very strange. Very. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Yep. Are you really sure this creep is mask to mask? Don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. Desi. So who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that. I guess she must be his wife. Oh, I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout. Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry. Naturally. I meant to say my secret base. Yeah, I think we could kind of gather that information, but the case is that we can't really get to it in time. Or get to it if I don't know where it is. It'll take years upon years, this may hundreds of years to find it. Thousands even. My random guesses alone. It's a secret base. Well, my apartment, actually, Palazzo Pelpipe, 3rd floor. Let's go have a look, Nick. To mask, hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. What do you think about this? I don't really think I can help you with that, or no, that's not it. Well, the thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other. I didn't really catch that. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Big copycat here. Oh, that's Master Mouse calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? You look so happy. Mask to mask calling card. I'm not very good at writing, you see, so I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Yeah, I guess you could call thievery a type of business, yeah. I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble. If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. Well, but the only thing I did wrong was lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same. You sure seem sorry. Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart? Sure, look at my badge. Oh. That. The Mask's hideout, sure. October 12, Mask to Mask's hideout. Yeah, definitely the real deal. Wow. Check this place out. No doubt about it. This is Mask to Mask's hideout, alright. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Huh. Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desiree. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nicky boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Help? Wait, what? You should really call me Nicky boy. Huh. It's Mask to Mask. There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. I can't want to look around first. Let me see that. Click. Ah! I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ah! It was the last taste. I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? There's a whole bunch of stuff out up over here. Duck and cover. It's a missile. Did you know there's dynamite? Dynamite in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? The Theft of the Mazarin Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy. Seems like he's an actor. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue. The Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy. Did the police even investigate this place? Oh yeah, they probably didn't get told. Hey Nick, look on the top of this chair. Looks like an envelope and a letter. Well, don't just stand there, come on, let's read it. Maya, you should know we shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way. You can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it... It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard. There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on. Hey, cut it out. Now put on the mask. It's Phoenix the Mask. Let's borrow it for a while. No way. I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as is. Nick, it's a torpedo. It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them. Let's see here. Note, must remember this. Thief's way of laughing, very useful. No, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi, MO. Wow, Ron really studied his stuff. Should we get everything here? Also, why did it say that I decided to help? I haven't decided to help no one. Thank you very much. I feel like I got everything I wanted. Actually, wait. Ah, I never forgot one. Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know. Wow, there's no fooling you. I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick. That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. Now it's proof enough that Ron Delight. It really is. Ron Delight. About your husband. Yeah, isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit. By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Ah, really? They said you owned the urn and that you're doing some shady training at the law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me, I stole that urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Yeah, of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Oh, well, you know. It's a priceless treasure and he's, you know. Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Kind of hard when all this stuff is here though, but whatever, sure. Desiree Delight. Me. I'm the kind of woman that needs her excitement in her life. Motorbike. Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean? Yeah, I actually do. They aren't exactly safe. Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. That makes you sound like a gold digger, man. I hope you know there's a ring. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping, I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. Then where does Mr. Delight get all this money from? Ronnie is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? You can get rich from that. So they get paid tons of money in return, tons of it. I thought they didn't. He's a security guard. I think it's my turn for my head to spin. The night of the crime. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. I'd say more around 1, because that's when the camera took a shot, but whatever. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over. Yeah, so I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes, and anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. Not sure. As long as I've got my motorcycle and my Ronnie, I'm happy. Oh, your motorcycle and your money, gotcha. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that, plus a little excitement and a little shopping money. Yep, then I'm happy. Now she's starting to sound a bit greedy, don't you think, Nick? Yep. I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit. What exactly does Mr. Delight see in her husband anyway? Well, you must have really seen skyrockets when you first met to love him so much. Skyrockets? I didn't know people still use that word. Never heard of it. Mr. Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask to Mask. Mask to Mask, of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yep, what? Biggest fan. Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Oh, wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask to Mask. What? What are you talking about? Delusions. So, when did Ron first become Mask to Mask? What are you talking about? He's not mask to mask, huh? But... wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously mask to mask's hideout. No. You're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures, but mask to mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? That'd really be true. Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. And why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? He has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Yep. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't mask to mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. Ah. Doesn't she speed all the time? Did the policeman caught her? Speeding is illegal activity. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie, I just know it. Can you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter. Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. It's Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. Desiree, the letter added to the court record. Addressed to her husband, apparently contained something important. You still cannot grab. Ba da 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 da. Yo, Nicky boy, you're a lawyer, huh? Well, yeah. How do you like it? I bet it's so exciting. Yeah, sometimes actually. A little too exciting at times. Oh, I just love a good thrill. Nicky boy, it sounds like you have it so nice. This is starting to get awkward. That's pretty amazing. I'm after at your age. Oh no, you've got it wrong. It's my mother that's the current master. Oh, I see. What exactly is she the master of anyway? Well, you see, it's a... Don't say it, Maya. If you say spirit channeling, she'll laugh. Ouch. That hurt. Oh. Thought Pearl was with us. Huh. I was wondering why you're like fanboying about it though. That's my lovely wife, isn't she beautiful? Yeah, she sure is. Pearls, no. Oh boy. Oh boy, the one topic I didn't want to get into in front of Pearls. But Jessie doesn't approve of my interest. I'm afraid she doesn't like me anymore. What should I do if I want to win her back? I'm really going to have to be super honest. Oh boy. He's gone back into his own little world again. Let's even know them. Him. There we go. Hey yo, how go? Hey Digi, welcome back man. Hey yo, how goes? I just got in from work. It was hot today, so my apartment is roasting me anyway. Did you hear the big news, huh? There's big news. I have not heard any big news, man. Can't really say I have. Him. You know him. He claims to be your arch enemy and rival. That person. He's not my arch enemy or my rival. Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, the terms arch enemy and rival are the same thing. Ace Attorney Investigations 2 is finally coming. Ah. Cool. And that's still gonna be Phoenix Wright though, or is it gonna be someone else completely different? Cause I'm pretty sure the different Ace Attorneys, right? How many different ones are there, Yeah, there's Apollo, Ace Attorney, Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. It's Edge vs. Game. Ah, gotcha. So you're gonna be a prosecutor then? Huh. Interesting, gotcha. Where that's gonna work? I mean, I guess you just be presenting evidence to prove a guilty verdict, right? Yeah, I think that makes the most sense, right? Yeah. They are rivals. Only people who have it out for each other would disagree like this. And... not yet. I want to save. Yeah, we'll still go for a bit longer, though. I wonder what Edgeworth... Yep, plays Edgeworth. It's a bit different than the main game. It's third-person area scrolling. Third-person area scrolling, eh? Well, is there movement as well? Like you go around clicking stuff and investigating? Oh, the third-person area scrolling. I wonder if it can keep the same vibe. Like, I hope they don't like update the graphics too much and make it look like not Ace Attorney anymore, you know. At least Ace Attorney I'm used to. Oh, that's right, here. This is from your wife. Oh, from Desi. Thank you. Letter given to Mask. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard. The ink is going to be squeezed out. He looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer. Yes, in the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Oh. Well, they have the option to have original graphics or CG graphics, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not exactly talking about the graphics, more so the art style, you know? Like, I guess the graphics, like, is a part of art style, but I'm talking about, like, this, the aesthetic right here, like, you know? Kind of like the shading, how kind of like, you know, old, it's kind of like oldish anime, right? Like, I just don't want that to change if I ever play it, you know? Don't want to play it though, probably be a bit. I tend to wait till games are on sale to play it, or to get it, you know? Because if a game's on sale, it's nice. It's pretty nice to get. At least that's what I think about it. Which means I'll probably have to be waiting quite a long time, but that's life. Or, I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. You can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy. Well, yeah. But according to Desiree, he didn't do it. She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it, right, Mr. Nick? Come on. She could be lying to protect her husband. Oh, well, that's true, or... no, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? Oh, it seemed like he was fanboying over it, man. Well, he did say he did the card himself. Oh, fine. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. And we'll find the truth one way or another. Really, you will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him. Well, he may be a thief. But I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. But Pearls... I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever. Wow. Pearly, wait. This is going to be ugly. I'll go after her. Yeah, I never went to the other guy's room. To the other place. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya. Where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. Go check on her. Go check in on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm going to cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. I think we're gonna call it here. Tomorrow, probably gonna be Valorant. Well, in any case, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. In any case, peace out. Have a good one. Goodbye. Goodbye. And goodbye.